Okay, so if I start from my childhood, I was very active. I was the first at school who loved to create like different programs. Actually, my education was like mostly in Iran, in my country, and I'm pretty new in the U.S. Like I'm here for 4 years, so. Mm, yeah, I tried hard since my childhood, and I'm a hard worker. So I grew up in a family that uh, they are uh, like my brother is an athlete, like he's champion. My father is a professor. So I knew that I have to do like something important from the beginning. So my mom loves me like she wanted me to be a doctor, but I didn't like to be a doctor. So I decided like till my high school I was so passionate to like act in a theater, and I did some, and it was very good, and many people loved it. But my mom, because of my country is like different with the U.S., so there is not that much opportunity for girls to be an actor. Like there is right now, there is, but before it was not like that, and it's not something like big as being a doctor or being a lawyer. So what happened is like they pushed me, like they didn't push me, they encouraged me to be a doctor, and I didn't like to be a doctor. So, and I was so smart, I decided to be a lawyer instead of a doctor. So I got my degree in law in my country, and at that time I just realized that I don't like to be a lawyer, and so I lost like 4 years, 5 years of my life, and in the meanwhile I was like doing some Photoshop, like editing, but I never looked at it as my career. It was my hobby. And then later I realized that no, I want to be I want to be in film industry, not anywhere else. And that's so what I did when we immigrated to the United States. It was so hard for me to study like in English first, so I tried my best to learn English. I still have a lot to do. So and it was so hard for me to communicate with people. Like before in my country, I was the first one who like did like everything. I was ready for everything. I was first. I was brave. But here, when I came here, I lost my self-confidence because of English. So I decided to be silent and so be in the background. But later in TV production, in TV class, like my professor, like Hero, helped me a lot, and he showed me that like okay, I have many abilities that I can use, and so English was one of the most important like thing for me. That's why I felt like nobody likes me, because I can't communicate with them. I'm different. I grew up different. Like even the games, the poems, like the movies, whatever we had was different with my classmates. So, but many of my classmates helped me a lot. Like so now I try hard to come like. To be like the Elham in my country, like how I was before here, and I'm still like struggling with my English, and yeah, but I said like many of my classmates helped me a lot, and so like I learned how to use my ability, like just to not hide it because of English, like lack of English. I can use like different abilities, and yeah, I try my best to overcome it. This.
Yeah, no, I understand. So what tools or what skills do you bring to television production
So
that are not
I
necessarily related to your fluency with English?
I started with video editing because, yeah, as I said, I was editing in my country like as a hobby. So I knew some kind of like I know a little about editing. So I took some editing class. I started to learn After Effects, and that helped me a lot with like Photoshop skills. So now I can say like I'm really like I edited most of the packages that we use now in like TV class, and so like most of the graphics is like I did most of the graphics, and even the show intro like it's like I did it in After Effects. So yeah, I improved like most of my skills that I need in TV production, and plus like because I like to be a director or technical director, so I'm a quick learner and I can manage things like really quick. So yeah.
So learning quickly and adaptability would be the skills that you would bring
Yeah.
to any situation to overcome any obstacle.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.